Have you ever wanted to change your life? Most people want to change what's going on around them rather than changing what's going on inside of them. Like, I want to change my boss, or I wish the economy would change, or I wish she would be better, or I wish he would be better. It doesn't work that way. So you need to change what's going on the inside and view the world differently. And if you can do that, things will begin to change around you. See, you got to create a clear image in your mind of what it is that you want and begin to allow it to unfold.